Hi, this is Leah Burdick from Fresh Buzz Tribe, creating some training videos for CTI Business Builder site. This is the second video discussing how to create a member plan, which is how a new user will pay for a subscription. In the first video, we created plan number 6, which corresponds with CTI's standard plan. It's $19 as a 30-day trial, and then it automatically rolls to $49 per every 30 days. So we created that member plan number 6. You need to keep the plan number in mind when you do the second step, which is create a content page, which actually becomes the registration page that a user utilizes to input their credit card number and actually purchase the plan. So let's take a look. I went ahead and created page number 139 for this. Content is the pages. So it's a content page. Let's go to edit content. As usual, there's always a drop down, but if you have the page number you can go to right away, that's more helpful. Alright, so let's first take a look at what this page is so you understand what we're doing. I click on the page number and it shows me exactly the page that we're working on and creating. It has the name of the subscription, which you can change, customer info, mark it same as shipping, subscription plan, we can change this copy, their login the customer will put in, their payment method, and then I have added an authorized.net seal here for peace of mind with the customer, and I will show you where that is in the code. If you choose to remove it, you can do so. So here we are back to our page 139 in the back end. Whenever you're creating a new page that you do not want it to show automatically in one of the navigation bars, you put it toward work pages. Those are kind of like private back-end pages that people have to have a direct URL to access. And these pages are perfect for work pages. Because it's a work page, I'm not going to have it also appear on another department. Here I create my headline for the page. You can change this if you want to, but for our purposes now, I just set it at the standard subscription form. Author byline you don't need. Active date, today's date, so we know when it was created. Purge date, I put way out in the future so this page doesn't just suddenly disappear a year from now or something. Page status is active. Alternate link, this is something that if you want to have a different URL and teaser copy, you can go ahead and do so. We at the tribe just create the URL and we don't utilize this feature. Show on department page, it's just set as yes. It's a work page, so that doesn't really impact this so much, so just leave it as yes. Show on a portal, no, again it's a work page, so it's kind of behind the scenes, so we're going to have don't show it. I leave this as no, and I'll talk to you about how to create a secure page. Don't show any ads, don't show anything don't show it on the left or right nav panel. We don't really need to show a printer friendly icon if somebody wants to print the page. Content page rank. Since it's a work page and it's not appearing in a navigation bar, this really doesn't matter, so we'll leave the 50 as a default. Custom tease copy, I always leave this the same as whatever the top of the page is named, only because it just makes it easier to know what page I'm working in. And now here is the HTML code that corresponds to that registration page, and it can be kind of scary looking if somebody's not familiar with HTML code. One thing I want to say that when you're creating these registration pages, if you create new ones, it's much easier for you to find an existing registration page and click copy to new to clone this page. Certainly you can copy and paste this HTML code, but I like copy to new the best. It's easiest. So let's find the code where we need to hook this up to plan number 6. If you recall, inside of the registration page, we went through it really quick, but part of the copy we had written in about the plan that a member has to click on to buy is that they can cancel anytime. So to make it easy for me, I've got my find bar here. I'm going to look for the word cancel. Okay, and it takes me right to the place in the code, right here. This is what we need to deal with in all that code, this is where we're connecting it to our member plan number 6 and the content, the copy that we want somebody to read about this plan that they're going to check to acknowledge that they understand they're buying. So here we have, again, member plan number 6. There's 2 places where you need to have a 6. One is in this first value, right? So if it was plan 9, I'd change it to a 9, but we're dealing with 6. And then in this second number 6 here, again, if it were a 9, I'd put 9 there, but now we want it to be a 6. I've got CTI Business Builder Standard Plan, $19 for 30 days, then $49 a month thereafter, cancel anytime. At the tribe, one thing we've learned is we like to reinforce that after that 30-day trial, they're going to be billed $49 a month. We just want to reinforce that so that it registers with them that it just doesn't go away after 30 days. And this is really, to set up the page, what you have to deal with. If you want to have the authorized.net seal at the bottom of the page, it's div align center. This is where that script is to have that graphic appear there. If you don't want it, you can remove it, but we choose to use it to give people some security. They know that their credit card is secure. The rest of the items you don't need to fill in. Apply changes to this page. So now we're going to click on here, and this is the URL we need to use, but this is critically important. Please pay attention. If you're going to use this, you now need to put an S after this HTTPS to make sure to show that it's a secure page. So this is the URL with the S you want to use if you're going to connect it to any buttons, registration buttons on your page and whatnot. And then 139, this is where you can see that it's page 139. Here's our subscription form. Here's the copy that if you wanted to change you can, and the authorized.net at the bottom. And this concludes the second video.